in District 1, striking box 6243 Bennnington and Layden Streets for 1141 Bennnington. 1141 Bennnington inside, striking 6243.
That's through the fire line. Clear, 113, responding to the box.
Attention, Ladder 2, respond 6243 for 1141 Bennnington Street, Ladder 2.
Matthew has it.
1506.
Car 1 has that and is responding.
Okay.
Ladder 21.
Answering Ladder 21.
We have fire shells on the roof.
Okay, Ladder 20, you got fire showing. Channel 2's the fire ground. 1507.
56.
Engine 56.
Fire showing from the 21 cat company.
Okay, fire showing. Operate on channel 2, Captain.
Ladder 16 to fire alarm.
Ladder 16.
70 fail on investigating. Is there an apartment number?
It just says C10.
Okay, thank you.
Company's responding 6243. Channel 2's the fire ground. CTAC 1 is the command channel. Car 1. You know it.
There's a fire going to channel 2, assuming command.
Okay, I'll give you your RIT company shortly. Bennnington command.
Ladder 2, if you can position out on Bennnington Street, throw your stick on the Bennnington Street side, will you?
Go over to channel 2, Car 1. I'm calling Ladder 2. Yeah, front of the building with your stick right up to the roof on the Bennnington Street side.
Right there,
Car 1.
Car 1's answering.
Your RIT team is RIT 3, RIT 8, RIT Ladder 24.
3824. Stand by. I'm trying to get a report from the roof for you here. Stand by and I'll give you a report in a minute.
Standing by.
Ladder 16 to fire alarm.
Ladder 16.
Update for EMS. We have a 78-year-old female. Difficulty breathing.
78-year-old female, difficulty breathing.
Car 1 calling 56 portable. Go ahead. Northern Avenue 21. It's a unit only on the roof. So I'm setting your line up over the stick. I need another line to go in the door. He's going to show you where it is underneath. Yeah, Jimmy, can you run a line through the back door to the point underneath where this thing's burning?
Company's operating at 6-2. Be advised, our records indicate 1141 Bennnington truss roof. Also hazardous material in the building. Car 1.
With hazardous materials.
Okay, who wants the line charged?
Charge any 56 line in the roof.
Okay, 56, you need to charge your line going to the roof.
56 has that.
1512.
Latitude command. 90 south.
Calling.
Command answering. Yeah, latitude's on Bennnington Street. We have nose road to the roof. We're above the roof power line, train power line. All right, do you have any access from that side at all? We got the gate so we can get in, throw a ladder to the roof. All right, I got 56 with ladder 21 operating on the roof. I just want to make sure what's going on inside this place.
1513.
We'll work our way down to the track. All right, if it's too much of a hazard with track, just come around to the side here. Don't kill yourselves crossing any tracks with it. Okay, in the middle. 56. Go ahead, 56. You got a fire on the inlet on the roof. You got a line on it now. Has it extended to the roof, or is it just the unit? We're going to need to saw a couple more stars. We gotta get this roof open.
All right, they're on the way.
Okay, we'll grab our stars.
All right, ladder 2. All right, command calls, fire alarm.
Answering command.
Fire in a 2-story type 2 building, about 100 feet, actually 200 feet, by about 50 feet of a mixed occupancy, sawdust materials. We have a fire on the roof that is in a unit, and the unit's on fire. Exit 5621 around the roof, checking for extension to the roof. There's no fire on the interior at this time. I got 2 lines running.
Okay, command. We report on block 6243, 2-story, type 100 by 50, mixed occupancy. Fires on the roof unit, 56 and 21 up on the roof. All companies are working, 1550.
In the room with the unit.
Command advised portable. Do you have anything going on in that room?
Heavy smoke condition. We'll get back to you on that.
All right, do you have any heat signature in there? Is it hot in there?
56 to command. Chief, we have a room. There's a furnace on the roof. The fire has extended down into the building, but I can't tell how far it's extended out from the roof structure, from that heating unit. We have a line, and we're going to hit it right now.
All right, be advised, it's been reported that it's a truss roof. I'm not sure of the weight of that unit, so be cautious of the members underneath that. Let me know if it is a truss roof and if the truss is affected. Go ahead, 56, with your message.
Chief, we got the fire in the air handling unit knocked down, but we got to get this roof open. We need a couple of more stars up here.
A lot of 2s on their way up in their star. You got 21 up there?
Yeah, I got 1 star now. Chief, we need a power kill right away.
Should be there in a second.
Angel fire, the car one.
Command's answering that company?
Yeah, we're shutting down the gas to the air handling unit, and that'll be shut down in a minute.
All right.
Your 5 pump water's coming.
Car 3.
Yeah, your RIT team's going to be engine 8 with ladder 24.
Okay, car 3's up Bennnington Street now. Go ahead.
Okay, you're at the 2, 1518.
Engine 9, is your line committed? It is not. Would you run it in and back up engine 5? We have the message.
90 feet. Asthma.
Rescue 1 answer. Can you come back around the rear of the building, run a saw up, a wood saw, and help us there, cut this thing open? Could you repeat that message, Chief? I need a wood saw for the roof in the rear of the building. Go up ladder 21 stick. Stay in a message. Command calls fire alarm.
Answering command.
The command post is actually, we're on the Charlie side of the building, the rear of the building.
Okay, come in. Your command post is located on the Charlie side of the building in the rear, 1520.
Rescue 1, so Rescue 1 echo.
Rescue 1, what's your message?
6 to command, we got fire in this roof deck. This is a truss roof. Have somebody down below make sure that truss doesn't get involved in fire. Let us know.
Well, I'm calling command. Did you get that message?
I got part of it. I believe you said it extended into the roof. This with engine 9 attacking it, to be cautious of the truss.
Chief, 56 to car 1. This roof is extended. The fire's extended this roof. We're going to have to get off. We got to get off this roof.
All right, fire alarm. Get everybody off the roof. Everybody off the roof.
All companies working at 6243, get off the roof. That's all companies operating at 6243, get off the roof, 1521.
Command calling engine 5.
5 answered.
Jimmy, we just ordered everybody off the roof. Apparently 56 is portable. His claimant's extended into the roof. I'm concerned about you guys in there. Have you knocked any of it down?
Yeah, Chief, we backed some of the fire down. We're standing in the doorway to the room that's on top. And we've knocked down the fire we can see, but it's up on the roof structure. So we're not operating underneath the air handle.
Switching to channel 2, 1526.
5 on scene with the company. 56 to come in.
Go ahead.
All these units up there are still running. We need that chief, that power kill. And we just about got everybody off this roof. So we got fire showing through the roof deck.
All right, am I able to make a couple of trench cuts on either side of this, or is it too dangerous?
Further down, going south, on the delta side, we're going to see if we can, if it's stable enough to make a trench cut. Otherwise, this thing's just going to roll its entire roof.
All right. Car 1 calling.
Answering command.
District Chief Luciano, second alarm.
District Chief Luciano, second alarm 6243, operator U, 1523.
56 at car 1, we're going to need a couple extra trucks here.
Yeah, I just introduced for him. Are they capable of getting it from the rear of the building?
Yeah, because they might be. Can it?
Second alarm box 6243, fire location 1141 Bennnington Street.
The other end is a smaller aluminum roof that's no good. 56 to come in.
Go ahead.
Fire alarm ladder 6. On the south side of the building, see if we can cut this thing off.
21, 1526.
Company's responding to second alarm box 6243, channel 2 to fire ground. C6.
Come in, I don't know if they can get at it. The access is from down below.
Command engine 5 is portable.
Fellows calling car 4.
Car 4.
Your accountability.
Go ahead.
Problems calling car 6.
I'm checking it right now.
Car 6 has it.
Yeah, you're the second alarm chief.
Car 6, second alarm chief, responding.
Operate on channel 2, 1527.
We need the power shut down.
Alarm on board 6243. Fire location 1141 back.
H1 to operation. H1 to command.
Command answering.
Well, we're on the Bennnington side street, just up on a perch, taking a look at what they're looking at. Is there anybody in the building underneath with water on this? Are they out of the...
We're at the doorway entrance. With just a visual looking at it, they backed out.
All right, can we call operations and get an opinion on what the fire is like underneath them? It looks like it's going to the left, going towards the
all the smoke you're seeing coming out of the roof is coming from a like a fan system, and they're trying to shut that thing down. I don't want to draw it over there.
56.
Fire alarm.
Go ahead, 56.
You have the second alarm, correct?
Responding.
1529.
All right, file I'm calling car 1.
Car 1.
Yeah, 56 reporting the fire has extended their first trench cut. They're going to try another one to see where it's gone to.
Okay, car 1 to 56.
All right, Chief.
Can you give me a good report of what you got up there and who's up there?
Yeah, 56 is line, ladder 21's full through with saws, and a member of ladder 2, the saw ladder 2's officer, doing a second trench cut. I think the fire is not past that. It's just looking no good up there, Chief.
Yeah, it's definitely in the structure. I can see it hitting the structure now. Do you need more people up there to help you with a line? You all set. Give me a couple of good holds and then get further orders on those two. Car 6 operations. Ladder 15 be there in a sec. They're just getting through traffic here. Rescue 1 to operations. Car 6 to operations. I'm going to send ladder 18 over there. Car 4 to operations. Operations answering. I sent you ladder 15, ladder 17. I have 18 here. You have orders for them, or you want me to have them hold on? Have them stand by for a moment. I have ladder 15 and 17. We're going to set them up. And I may squeeze one more truck in here to stand by to protect the Bravo end of the building. Double headed.
Turn alarm. 1600 hours.
Go ahead, Rescue 1.
I'm with key personnel. They've checked the catenary lines. Power is dead, both directions, rear of the building.
Okay, the chief crew has verified that in the field.
That's affirmative. They're standing by with the tester in place at the site.
Car 6 operations. I have ladder 18 out here if you need anybody. Or if you want, I can have them set up here with another ladder pipe.
1600 hours.
Go ahead, operator. Deputy, would you like to use foam? Yeah, they can start the foam flow now. That's affirmative.
H1 to H100. Butchie, can you try to find that owner and get up and maybe have somebody meet over at the east and the Delta side? There's like a sawdust silo there. It's still running. We're trying to get it shut down. 6 to come in. Ladder 21 calling tower 3 bucket. Ladder 21 calling tower ladder 3 bucket.
Tower 3 bucket answering.
How's our stream going up there? We can't see it.
Ladder 21, ratio stream a bit.
Okay.
Command to fire alarm.
Answering command.
Yes, the field personnel are reporting that the catenary power has been shut down, and it's been confirmed that it's shut down in the field. We've got multiple heavy stream appliances operating, all companies working.
Okay, command, you report the T confirmed the catenary power lines are down. You have multiple heavy stream appliances operating. All companies are working. 1603.
Tell ladder 3 to ladder 1. Operation on fire alarm.
Answering car 1.
I'd like to get a supply of foam down here and start using the ladder pipes to throw some foam. Can you notify the cage? I stand corrected. He's coming up on me now.
Okay, Frownham's calling command.
Command answer.
Yeah, car 1 is requesting additional foam to the fire, and he has a member from headquarters he's conversing with right now.
Car 6 to command. Car 6 call command. Go ahead, Car 6. We're going to set up some companies on half valves. Who's our water chief? Car 7. I'll check on him. All right, I'll see what I can do back here.
What's your ET over there,
We're just getting out of the tunnel and
Okay. On the orders of Deputy Chief McNeil, Division 1, a 4th alarm, box 6243, operator U, 1605.
Tower letter 3 to letter 21.
Alarm's calling command.
Command answer.
Car 7 reports he just got out of the tunnel. He should be there in about 5 minutes.
Okay, in the message.
Line 24 to line 24 rig. Come on down.
Okay, report to Bennnington Street, car 4. Operate on channel 2.
26 tabs back, going on channel 2.
Operations answering car 6. Is it all right if I have ladder 18 set up the ladder pipe on the alpha side? Absolutely, if they have a shot. Okay.
Yeah, engine 14, cover engine 5.
14 has it.
Can you give me a report of any conditions? Anything changed? Minimal change, Chief. You still got fire casing licking out of that hole, and it looks like that unit is caving in.
20 Burma Street, nearest box 3664, Edgewater Drive in Burma Street. That's a medical assist 20 Burma Street. Okay, ladder 28?
Ladder 28 has it.
You have it, 1607. Attention ladder 7, respond to a seizure. 311 Summer Street on the sidewalk. Nearest box 711 Summer and A Street. That's an active seizure. 311 Summer Street. Okay, ladder 7?
Ladder 7 has it. Be advised, we're leaving Dorchester now. H1, calling fire alarm.
Answering H1.
Third command, can you make an announcement? Any member on an aerial or tower to remain on air if they are exposed to smoke and not to move aerial apparatus if a member's on the 6th.
Fire alarm command, call.
Answering command.
Yeah, have a fourth alarm engine come in Barnes Ave to the MBTA repair facility, okay, and come in on the east side of this structure and 56 and guide them in, okay, and we can use them to supply water.
Okay, one of the fourth alarm engine companies come in Bonds Ave to the T repair, and engine 56 will direct them if they need them.
The MBTA repair building.
Okay, the repair building. I'm calling engine 37. Okay, 37, respond to the fire. When you go in Bennnington Street to the T repair facility, engine 56 is going to direct you into it. I need a water supply.
37 has it.
Okay, engine 33 also into the fire. 33.
33 is heading to the fire. Going in the tunnel now.
All right. Company's going to the fourth alarm. Operate on channel 2. All members operating on aerial ladders and the tower unit that are on the air. No members are to move any aerial ladders if there's a member up on the aerial, with the exception of the tower unit. So all members operating on aerial ladders remain on the air. No moving the aerials when members are up on the aerial, except for the tower. 1610.
H1 to command. Hey, Ralph, that's just if they're exposed in the smoke, okay?
All right, that's company. If you're exposed in the smoke, keep your mask on. Members up on the aerials, if you're exposed to the smoke, keep your mask on. For command, that engine company that's going to go Bennnington to the T yard is engine 37.
Car forward to engine 3, pump on. Get in. Tell letter 3 to operations. Tell letter 3 to up.
Hey, Andy, did you find that hydrant?
Operations answered. Yeah, Chief, this looks like the fire is burning inside the roof structure towards the delta exposure. It looks like it's about to break out just the other side of that, the original spot on the roof. All right, so the fire's coming towards us here in the rear. More to the delta side, the right. Chief. Cockpit call, engine 3 officer.
Great answer.
Hey, Coley, can you have that guy charged to half valve?
Yes, sir.
I was calling command.
C1's going to assume command on Bennnington Street.
Okay, C1, your command. Be advised the incident is 1 hour.
Okay, that message.
1613.
Cockpit call, engine 3.
Engine 3.
Hey, Coley, can you have that guy charge that half valve?
He's coming around, Chief. Engine 22 to 22 pump. 22 to 22 pump.
7.
22 pump. We're feeding engine 21. Open up that half valve and give us an additional 20 pounds. Command a fire alarm.
Answering command.
Boy, how's that? 22 has that.
Ladder 7.
Ladder 7 has the cancellation.
You have the cancellation, 1650.
Hey, we'll send the Tango unit to the fire. 1615. While I'm calling T12.
East Boston, 1615.
North Clear, Master.
Yeah, Tango 12, respond to the fourth alarm, 6243 41 Bennnington Street.
Message. Another report in our room. What's going on? Yeah, Chief, it seems as if the fire around the original hole in the opening there has been knocked down. Seems to be moving towards the Delta exposure. There's an area of the roof that's well melted and a lot of high-velocity smoke coming out of the cracks. Looks like that original unit is about to cave in and crash into the building, but there's no fire has broken out yet.
Okay.
Unit 22 phone, did we get that extra 20? 22 has that.
Fire ladder 2 to Boston fire alarm. Your ladder 14.
You're covering our ladder 1460.
Yeah, can you just advise command that training has just pulled up with additional foam to the rear of the building up from the command post?
While I was calling command.
Command's answer.
C6 reports training is just pulled up with additional foam in the rear of the building, just past the command post.
A message. Command to car 4.
Car 4 entering.
Mike, can you make sure that all these, because some of these feeder lines out here are pretty soft. If we need additional line, let me know. I want to make sure we have plenty of pumping power on those half valves. So it doesn't look like we got any pressure coming out of these half valves.
Okay, and a message. I have engine 3 hooking up right now, and 39 is already hooked up. I'm looking for an en route engine company to pump into a Chelsea company.
Car 4.
Car 4.
Mike, you need an engine there? 33 was coming on the 4th. They didn't have an assignment.
Yeah, have them make their way around to the other side of Bennnington Street here and drop a line and pump into the Chelsea engine too.
Okay, would that be Bennnington and Leyden?
That's correct.
Brown was calling engine 33.
33 has a message. We're pulling up now. We came in that way, so we'll be there in just a minute.
All right, engine 33, you have the assignment.
Operations to fire alarm.
Answering.
Can you find an engine company on the fire ground that comes to the rear of the building, the C side, to augment a HA?
Fire alarm lab 28 portable.
28.
For EMS, we have approximately 60-year-old female who's fallen. She has
Approximately 60-year-old female fallen leg injury. We'll update EMS 1690.
Yeah.
Okay, car 1, engine 37's available. Where do you want them?
Have them come right into the rear of the building. I'm standing here. They can jump right on the valve, and they can augment engine 5.
All right, 37, meet car 1. You could be augmenting engine 5 on the hydrant there.
Ladder 16 has it. We're on our way from Roslyn.
You're on your way from Rosendale, 1620. There's no more person.
Command. Command's answering. 33 is going to drop a feeder line to the 56. Supplement ladder 21's ladder pipe. 37's dropping a feeder to engine 5. They're both coming from the MBT hydrants. Okay, and that message.
Well, I'm calling command.
Command's answering.
Tango 12 is responding to the fire. Also, Boston Water and Sewer reports they're just getting in the tunnel. They should be there in 15.
Okay, and a message.
1621.
Operation calling fire alarm.
Answering.
If you can grab engine 33 and have them come in beach 1 to Swan rather than coming down Leyden, and then pump into Chelsea engine 2. Car 7 is down at their location. So that's beach 1 to Swan.
Car 6 for operation.
Go ahead, car 6.
Hey, are their members able to hit the windows in the back along the top to help vent it out? Yeah, I think we can do that. Let me confer with C1.
I'm calling engine 33.
Also, it looks like the lower half of that building on the Delta side is starting to get involved in the roof.
Almost calling engine 33. Almost calling engine 33.
33 answering.
Yeah, if you haven't committed, if you can come down Beachmont to Swan, come in that way in car 7 with Chelsea engine 2.
We're feeding engine 56 right now to boost their pressure fire alarm. That's 33.
Okay, you're on engine 56. Dial up to C6.
C6 answer.
Yeah, 33 is pumping an engine 56, so we have no engine companies available. Everybody's assigned.
36 to command, 37 to command. Okay.
Engine 37, go ahead with your message.
We're not going to make, we don't have enough line to make it back here. We might be better off packing up and feeding it Chelsea engine 2.
Latitude to command.
Command's answering.
Yes, latitude. Chelsea engine 2 says they have to cut us off. They don't have enough pressure to feed us.
7 a fire alarm.
Engine 37.
Where am I meeting up with Chelsea engine 2?
Bennnington and Leyden Street.
Okay, we need about 4 minutes.
All right, latitude. Engine 37 will be there in 4 minutes with that assignment. Okay, latitude.
Latitude has a latitude engine 37. If you come up to Leyden Street, there's a hydrant right in front of the orange porta potty.
Operations to rescue 1.
Well, I'm calling rescue 1.
Rescue 1 is answering.
Operations to command. Operations to fire alarm. When you have rescue 1, check that building on the Delta side. Check that power again to make sure that that power's off on that exhaust fan.
Rescue 1, did you get that?
Rescue 1 has that message.
Okay.
Operations to fire alarm. I have a Chelsea engine company standing by out there. If he's still available, I need him to come in and augment that first hydrant I wanted on the Bravo Charlie end of the building. I'll let it 3 to operations.
I'll let it 3, go ahead.
We have fire starting to break out through the trench cut portion and starting to break out through the original opening again.
All right, Prowl, I'm calling command.
Command's answering.
Yeah, Tower Ladder 3 reports they have fire starting to break out through where the original trench was cut and also where the original unit was on fire.
Okay, and that message.
H1 to 37.
37 answer.
H1, go ahead with your message for 37.
If 37 is, they see when they can hop on, they can do that.
So I'm calling engine 30, 30.
Engine 30, answer.
Engine 30, for your cover assignment, respond to fire alarm for the rear door when you get off the fence. Okay, engine?
Right now.
Okay, you have it. 1627.
Message.
07.
Answering command.
In order to see you on a fifth alarm, and have them report to me in the rear of the building.
07, we're in District 1.
Fire Commissioner Finn, 5th alarm box 6243. We'll have the companies meet you in the rear of the building. On the orders of Commissioner Finn, 5th alarm box 6243, operator you.
Engine 5 to 39. Anything less than that hydrant to bump up the pressure?
Attention engine 4, ladder 7, response to the 5th alarm box 6243. Operate on channel 2, engine 4. Okay, ladder 7.
7 has it. Any instructions on how to come in? We're on Bennnington Street now.
Yeah, engine 4 and ladder 7, meet C1, the Charlie side of the building.
Okay, just give that order, and I need you to see you in the rear of the building. Engine 21 is having a problem feeding the tower. The tower's got a very ineffective stream going. We should be getting a lot more water out of that tower. 21's telling them they can't get any more water, and there is a company on their air valve. I don't know what the issue is.
Okay, I'll look into it.
2.
42, we're at 16 samples. Do you have anything else for us yet? Over to you.
Agent 42, this is reported to be a person stuck in a wheelchair that was smoking. They said 16 Temple Street at Tremont, so I'm wondering if it's Temple Place.
Attention Engine 4, ladder 7, respond to the 5th alarm box, 6243. Operate on channel 2, Engine 4. Okay, ladder 7.
7 has it. Any instructions on how to come in? We're on Bennnington Street now.
Yeah, Engine 4 and ladder 7, meet C1, the Charlie side of the building.
Okay, just give that order and I need you to see you in the rear of the building. Engine 21 is having a problem feeding the tower. The tower's got a very ineffective stream going. We should be getting a lot more water out of that tower. 21's telling them they can't get any more water, and there is a company on their air valve. I don't know what the issue is.
Okay, I'll look into it.
2.
42, we're at 16 Temple. Do you have anything else for us yet? Nobody yet.
Engine 42, this is reported to be a person stuck in a wheelchair that was smoking. They said 16 Temple Street at Tremont, so I'm wondering if it's Temple Place.
H1 to command.
Up there at Tremont.
Rescue 1 shut down multiple sub-panels for different equipment, but there's a couple that are out of play because of, a lot of water pouring on them, and then there's others that they probably can't find when they want them going too far in.
Okay, I have the building engineer, if you will, with me. I'll have him meet me in the rear, and I'll have him go with to see if he knows where the shutoffs are, right?
All right.
I'll give you an update when I have one fire alarm. But Saudi, that's
Okay, ladder 23. What's that EMS?
Some meet car service with the Chelsea Engine Company to pump into their air valve to help increase their pressure if we can get anyone.
Yeah, I believe Engine 37 has that assignment. Engine 37?
Yeah, 37's pulling up right now. We're just trying to get through everything.
Yeah, C6, Engine 37 has that. They'll be right there.
Message received. Command.
Command's answering.
Commissioner, I'm on the Alpha side of the building now. We have a series of second floor windows that we can break and we can operate guns. The fire has progressed to the Alpha side. It's coming through the eaves. I suggest that we take out those top windows and give it a shot with hand lines and blitz guns.
32.
One or two members to take the windows out and then operate them blitz guns from a safe distance.
All right, message received.
Problem is calling, Command.
Command answer.
Command, your 5th alarm assignment is Engine 4, Engine 14, and ladder 7, and they have that order to meet you at the seat.
Also, fire alarm. Tell them the engine companies not to commit till they report to me.
Okay, I'll let them know that.
Command.
Okay, ladder 7, you have it. For Engine 4 and Engine 14, responding to the 5th alarm, meet C1 at the rear of the building. Do not commit to anybody. Report to him first. Okay, Engine 4? Engine 14? Ladder 7, you have it. 1633.
Cal 6 to command.
Ladder 7.
Hey, Ralph, can you find out if he wants us to go on the back side of Layden and come in on the other side of the track?
Yeah, it's in the rear of the building. I'm not sure how the setup is over there, but it's in the rear of the building. Av.
Calling Engine 42.
Hey, I'm going to have Engine 37 come down there and help feed that hydrant that's down the alley there.
What alley?
16 Temple Street.
We're on scene at Temple Place. You can cancel the truck coming in here.
Okay, you're on scene at 16 Temple Place. Ladder 16 can return. Ladder 16.
Ladder 16 has that. Are we still going to the big house?
We cover ladder 2.
Okay on that message.
Hey, you have it 1634.
Chief, Engine 37 was supposed to be augmenting Chelsea Engine 2 at Bennnington and Leyden. Are you giving them another assignment?
Yeah, I think they need more water in the back.
Okay, I got Engine 14 and Engine 4 going in the rear of the building to meet C1.
Engine 16.
Wait.
EMS responds for an eval.
Augment Engine 37. Correction, engine, the Chelsea engine there.
EMS for an eval, post-fall for a female left eye injury. We'll update. 16.
Engines on the 5th alarm. Have them respond into the fire. Through Revere, if they have to Beachmont, and come in the other end of Bennnington Street, and report to car 7, Chief Featherweight. They're going to have to drop lines and relay pump.
Okay, we have that.
Command's answering.
An update.
Yeah, we have all.
Street side. They're going to set up their blitz guns. We are now taking out the door number 2 windows along the fire building. I'm going to need 2 more engines on the Bennnington Street side to assist in this operation.
And drop some 14. Engine 4.
Could you repeat that message?
Yeah, they want you to come in from Revere. So you're going to have to go around Bennnington Street somehow. Come in from the Revere side on Bennnington Street off Beachmount Street. Grab a hydrant and meet car 7.
Engine 4 hazard responded.
Well, I'm calling Engine 14. 14, we want you to come in Bennnington Street from the Revere, the city of Revere side, down Beachmont Street, and meet car 7.
14 hazard. We're making our way around.
Okay, you have it. 1637.
14, come all the way down Lane, take the right onto 4th Street.
Investigating 252 Washington Street.
Operation. Commander, fire alarm.
3.
We're clear at 321. On 6th alarm. Have the 6th alarm engine companies document until they get orders from me.
Okay, C1, 6th alarm box 6243. Operator U, 1638.
H1 to rescue.
We're right on it.
All right, you have fire coming out of the pole?
Yeah, affirmative.
All right, we're venting the rear of the building, floor number 2 windows. So he should probably, hopefully, get up through you.
Let's proceed. Car 4 to C1.
Burke, you clear?
Yes, EMS transportation, we're going to be cleared. 321.
Engine 8 hydrant.
3.
Car 4, one of those engines to go to Leyden Street to pump in engine 4's hydrant. Have valve.
Okay, you want one of the 6th alarm engine companies to Leyden Street to pump into engine 4's half valve.
That's engine 8 half valve. There are 241 Leyden. Additional engine. Have them go through the G-yard and meet engine 56 to augment their water supply.
To a seizure. 24 New Chardon Street, nearest box 1321, near New Chardon Street. That's a seizure. 24 New Chardon Street. Okay, ladder 23?
Ladder 23 has it.
You have it, 1640.
Well, I'm calling engine 52.
52.
52 to the fire, 6243.
Okay, we're just heading into the tunnel now.
Okay.
Rescue 1 to command.
Command's answering.
So we reached the power, it's all shut down.
I can confirm that from my spot because that fan stopped.
Problem is calling car 4.
Pump to engine 39 pump. Can you add 10 pounds from the half, please? 4 entering fire alarm.
Yeah, where do you want that engine company coming in to augment engine 8?
Down Leyden Street to 241 at the hydrant.
All right, that's going to be engine 42.
42, okay.
Engine 42.
42.
Yeah, when you go over East Boston, you're going to go to Leyden Street, opposite 241, and you're going to augment engine 8.
6 to car 1. Can you meet me out on Bennnington Street on the A side?
Operate on channel 2.
Thomas calling K6.
56 engine. Now water. Feed in line of 21 spike.
Thomas calling K6. K6, call extension 3460.
He says it.
Yes.
Command's answering.
Sixth alarm engine companies are 42 and 52. Engine 42 has an assignment up on Layden Street. They're going to augment engine 8. Where do you want the additional engine company?
Have 52 go through the T-yard and hook up with 56.
Okay, you want engine 52 to go through the T-yard and hook up with engine 56. 52?
Okay, engine 52 through the T-yard, hooking up to 56.
Yeah, you're going to have to go past the fire to go in through that area.
Okay, I'll let you know when on the other side.
Okay.
Alongside the blue line track on the A side of the building to the under ear. All members to the under ear who are operating on the A side of the building alongside the blue line track.
1543.
Okay, all members operating on the A side, which is along the blue line tracks, are to remain on air. All companies operating the sixth alarm on the A side, which runs along the blue line track, to remain on air. 16.
Solid 3 operations.
Operations Tower Ladder 3's calling.
Car 4 to C1. Command's answering. I could use that extra engine company up to Gladstone Street. They were hiding up here. He can feed Chelsea engine 2. They're operating the vacuum down here. Okay, the fire alarm already gave them orders for your original location. Do you need another engine? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, they have 42 going to Layden Street. I need an additional engine up to Gladstone Street. They were hiding up there.
Ladder 28.
2 and 52 are committed.
History of stroke showing 5.
Give us what's the result.
Colorado 3 to operations. Car 4 to final alarm. We're starting to get a heavy volume of fire through the hole again. We also have a large section of roof adjacent to the trench cut that's sagging in. It looks like it's about to collapse. Okay, on the message.
Answering car 4.
I didn't think that the car you want. Both engine companies coming to us. Okay.
Yeah, car 4, both engines are committed, 42 and 52.
Company up there on Gladstone Street. I have a Chelsea deputy with me. He's requesting an engine company.
Well, I'm calling command.
Command here. It's all boarded behind these windows. We're only getting a few windows.
Command, car 4 is requesting another engine company up on Gladstone Street.
It appears on the verge of collapse. Okay, strike a 7 alarm on C1. We're going to need these engines.
On the order for C1, Fire Commissioner Finn, 7th alarm box 6243, operator U1647.
22, if you have some pressure, charge 22's line.
Give me 1 sec. Answering 56. Last 2 that they'll be able to restore the pressure in their line. 37 is feeding the Chelsea engine company with car 7 there.
All right, ladder 2, let us know if you restore your pressure.
Ladder 2 has a message.
C2, you're on scene. 1548.
Fire alarm engine 37.
Engine 37.
You relay to Chelsea engine 2. Ask if they need more pressure.
Calling Chelsea engine 2. Yeah, do you need more pressure?
That's affirmative. You got it, send it.
Yeah, engine 37, yeah, they need more pressure, so if you got it, send it.
37. Command operations. 37, pump. Increase the pressure.
We have. Come on down. Bring it. There's a hydrant on the corner. 21.
Got good in the back.
EMS on scene, you're returning to 321. 1641. Cambridge engine 2, standby. Attention, Brookline engine 1. Respond to a master box, 120 Boylston Street.
Commissioner, on the 7th alarm, you have engine 24, engine 32, and ladder 16. I'm going to use one of those engine companies for car 4 on Gladstone Street.
This is Brookline Engine 5, NJC to cover. Brookline Engine 5 has Stony Brook.
Okay, Brookline Engine 5, you have Stony Brook. Fire alarm answering Cambridge.
We're off at the cover assignment. Engine 33's quarters.
Cambridge, you're covering engine 33's quarter, 1650.
Command's answering. Chief, we're going to have 414 relay pump right up to the end of Palermo and then try to run a line down to the tower. Okay, a message.
And the engine 4?
We're at your engine 8.
Engine 8, 1650.
Alarm.
Operations to command.
Attention, engine 24, engine 32, ladder 16. Response to the 7th alarm, 6243. Engine 24.
24 has it.
Engine 32.
2 has it.
So ladder 16.
That's right.
To the fire.
At the 18th corner, I think they hit something, yeah. The other one, there's wood behind the glass.
Boss inside.
Okay, 52.
But alarm, report to C6 operation to feed that engine.
All right, I'll work with C6 and work that out. But I'm calling engine 24.
Engine 24 answering.
C2, want you to meet car 4 on Gladstone Street and augment a Chelsea engine up that area. So when you get there, go on channel 2 and...
Car 4 on Gladstone. 24 has a message.
Thank you.
Car 4.
That's going to be engine 24. It's going to meet you on Gladstone Street.
He's going to meet a Chelsea deputy there, okay?
Alrighty, I'll let them know. Bob's calling C6.
C6 answering.
Okay, I got engine 32 coming in on the 7th alarm. What do you need for him?
Okay, we could have engine 32 pump into engine 8 at Layton and Bennnington, and we could use another engine, okay, to run another blitz gun opposite engine 21 into these windows that the companies have opened up on the A side of the building. So it's 2 engines if we could use this. One to pump into engine 8, and the other one to run a blitz gun into the windows on the A side.
All right, I'll have 32 take that engine 8 assignment at Leyden.
Command to car 7, water resource.
Assist engine 8 on the halve valve at Leyden in Bennnington Street, okay, engine 32?
Lane and Bennnington, we have it.
Okay.
Coming in here, which is dead. So engine 9's positioned here, but we have no water. I got engine 4 and engine 14 working on that. Maybe 5 minutes. 37 car 7.
Okay, engine 42, you're with engine 8 feeding the head bell. Fire alarm answering tower out of 10.
Tower ladder 10 to Brookline engine 1, you're all set.
Charlotte 10, you want Brookline engine 5 to return. Okay, Brookline engine 5.
Brookline Engine 5 has that.
1654.
Pump to 14 hydrant whenever you're ready. C1's the answer.
Yeah, C1, engine 52 was going to go into that T-yard, but if those hydrants are dead, you want to use them for something else?
Sorry, I'm calling engine 16.
Move towards the building.
Engine 56, did you have a message?
Yeah, originally we wanted 52 to just go on engine 33 hydrant, set up the halve valve.
All right, so you still need them, and what's location of 33?
They're in the building by the Barnes Avenue train yard.
Rear of the building by Pines Avenue, and that's where you want 52 originally. Okay, I'll give them that assignment.
I'm calling engine 16.
Ambulance A7 out of the way down by car 7, and we can possibly bring an engine in from that location.
All right, we'll notify EMS to move A7.
Sorry, I'm calling engine 16. Engine 16.
14 up.
C2, you're going to be assisting engine 33 on the half valve up there. Yeah, Palermo Street down by the T-Yachts in the rear of the building.
Okay, we're on the way to Palermo and Winthrop.
Car 4 to fire alarm.
Answering car 4.
For engine 32, if they're not committed, then make them down Route 1 to Waldemar Ave up to Gladstone.
Engine 16, are you clear?
Still need a few minutes.
Hey, engine 16. A few more minutes, let us know when you're clear, okay? 1657.
Making an announcement for companies on the A side, the blue line right away to just maintain a left zone.
Companies operating on the A side of the building maintain a collapse zone. So all companies working on the A side of the building with the blue line maintain a collapse zone. Calling engine 32. Yeah, if you can go up Route 1 to Waldemar and then right down to Gladstone.
We're already on Bennnington coming up to Layton.
All right, call car 4 direct on channel 2.
Ladder 16 to fire alarm.
Ladder 16.
We're on the East Boston side. You have a route you'd like us to take to get in there?
If you can go in Route 1 and come around into Revere and Bennnington Street from Revere to the building.
Okay on that message. 1A to Bennnington Street. Come in that way from Revere.
Yeah, 1A into Revere and work your way over to Bennnington Street behind Suffolk Downs and way to the fire.
Okay on the message. Of the blue line, the orange line.
Union engine 1 to Boston fire alarm.
Answering.
Hey, we're at station 51 for coverage.
Our engine 51 for coverage, 1659.
Chelsea engine 2 calling Boston 37. Chelsea engine 2 is calling Boston 37.
56 to 56 hydrant. Turn it on. Fire alarm engine 53. We're already on Bennnington coming up to Layton.
All right, call car 4 direct on channel 2.
Ladder 16 to fire alarm.
Ladder 16.
We're on the East Boston side. You have a route you'd like us to take to get in there?
If you can go in Route 1 and come around into Revere and Bennnington Street from Revere to the building.
Okay on that message. 1A to Bennnington Street. Come in that way from Revere.
Yeah, 1A into Revere and work your way over to Bennnington Street behind Suffolk Downs and way to the fire.
Okay on the message. Of the blue line, the orange line.
Union engine 1 to Boston fire alarm.
Answering.
Hey, we're at station 51 for coverage.
Our engine 51 for coverage, 1659.
Chelsea engine 2 calling Boston 37. Chelsea engine 2 is calling Boston 37.
56 to 56 hydrant. Turn it on. Fire alarm engine 53.
Engine 53.
Washington Street investigating.
708 through 3710 Washington Street. You also have Ladder 29 responding. 1800 hours.
Car 4 to operations.
Go ahead, car 4.
Hey, Eversource out here. If you need them to kill power to the building.
Who is that, Mike?
I have a representative from Eversource here. I'd like to know if you need power killed.
Kill the power to the building out in the street. Kill the power.
Ladder 14.
Could I get a clarification on this address? Are we going to 1 to 11 Winter, or are we going to 1211 Washington?
14, you can return to your cover 621. They updated the location. We already have Ladder 23 on scene.
14 pump answer engine 4.
Engine 4's ready for the water whenever you are.
We still don't have any pressure from the other hydrant.
Engine 1 to Boston fire alarm. We're up at engine 56's house cover assignment.
And engine 56 for your cover assignment, 1701.
It's fairly hard.
14 has it.
22 to 22 Paul. I need a gated Y. I need a gated Y.
Phone calling C1.
C1's answering.
Yeah, check your cell phone.
14 pump to 14.
14.
Might have enough. Should I try and see if he can pour?
Just hold on 2 minutes.
Won't be no email.
Ladder 14, cover tower ladder 3. Ladder 14,
Okay, we have that.
1703.
I'm calling ladder 28. EMS has been en route for over 10 minutes now.
Bennnington idea, there's no pressure, but engine 37 is going to go up Gladstone Street on that hill and then feed engine 4 and bring a line down. Okay, that message. Command to operations.
Go ahead, command.
What's your location? I'm on the A side of the building, Commissioner. Most of these heavy stream appliances are getting a better stream now.
Ladder 20.
Ladder 23, you clear?
Engine 14, engine 4. Engine 4 answering. Do you want this water from us? Yes or no? Ladder 2. Ladder 23 has it.
14, that's affirmative. You can send the water.
Alright, we'll give you what you got. Give him a little bit. See what just happens.
14,
Okay, and the message. Engine 42. Pump up the pressure 10 psi.
Just full water covered.
Engine 4 has it.
Engine 32, pull up. Can we get a report of conditions on the roof? Operations to tower ladder 3. Can you get a visual of conditions on the roof there? Yeah, the fire seems to be breaking out a bit towards the travel towards the Delta Exposure. Still got a heavy volume of smoke. I don't see much flames coming out, but we do have a large section of the roof has collapsed in.
So I'm engine 53.
Engine 53.
Companies are returning 714. And can you have the chief respond for code A?
Engine 4, portable. 14. Are you able to give us any more pressure? Maybe a tiny bit. Okay, on the message. That's correct.
You need motor squatter EMS.
Negative.
1707.
Engine 16.
Engine 6.
We're clear, 321.
Claire 321, 1707.
Sorry, I'm calling engine 16. Alright, I'm calling engine 16.
16 answering.
Engine 16, cover engine 39.
Engine 39, okay.
1707.
Command and fire alarm.
Answering command.
Is water and sewer on scene?
Yeah, they were en route at least 45 minutes ago. They were in East Boston. I'm sure they're there. Let me call the office and have them meet up with you.
Cowboy to see what I have them out here with me. Alright, I'm moving. Command fire alarm. I'm moving command post to the alpha side of the building temporarily.
Okay, the command post is temporarily relocating to the Alpha side, 1708.
Engine 3 pumps. The engine 50 pumps.
50 pump answering.
You getting more pressure now?
That's affirmative, thank you.
12 answering.
Call 280.
Can you repeat yourself?
I got 12. This is a guy calling fire alarm. Be advised, case 7 is responding, case 1 responding.
That's 12 is.
17.
Well, I'm engine 28.
Engine 28.
This side.
37.
28, say again?
Off the side.
You're on the East Boston side. 17.
Ladder 7, go ahead for 37.
Hey, back down. We're going to go back behind on Swan.
Command to car 7.
Car 7 answered.
Eric, can you come up the alpha side of the building?
On the way. Engine 4 portable to engine 5 pump.
Cowboy. Say that again.
Fire alarm. Ladder 25 gone.
25.
On Emmonsdale.
44 Emmonsdale Road. 1712.
Answering car 4.
You get that message from engine 24?
Yep.
Engine 24, I didn't get it. Can you repeat that? You want a hydrant up there?
Okay, and a message. 37 engine 24. Hey, we were going to that hydrant, but the way you guys take it, you're going to be feeding Chelsea engine 2, okay? To meet up with it.
Car 4, 24 engine must be on direct.
Okay, and a message.
32 hydrant and 32 officer. 32 officer. 32 hydrant, we're hooked up. Wing command. Off. Channel assignment.
Continue operating on channel 1.
At ComAv?
Affirmative. ComAv at Mass Ave. So I'm answering ladder 25.
CMS, yes.
Sorry, 25. The patient is awake. Say the last part of your message again.
He has a motion form.
We'll update EMS. DNA. Correction and DNR. 1750. It's
R12 to follow.
R12.
Do we have Boston Police?
Need Boston Police to respond. 17.
22 pump.
I'll take anything else you can give me.
Okay.
Engine 4 portable to engine 5 pump. How are you on pressure?
Taking a message?
Are you okay with the pressure?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, and a message.
Affirmative. Police have been en route for 3 minutes now.
It's going to be in front of 391 ComAv. 391 ComAv.
Okay, 391 ComAv, 1717.
On 22's line, we'd appreciate it.
No, letter 3 operations.
Come in.
Operations, answer. Yeah, we got fire breaking out of this hole again. Pretty good volume. The hole has expanded quite a bit. It's creeping this direction. If this continues to creep another 5 feet or so, it looks like the structural integrity of these vents up here will be compromised. Okay, on the message.
Hey, we're at 30.
Operations to fire alarm.
21's got a thermal aimed in on floor 2. We got fire rolling across floor 2 ceiling, and we're suspecting floor number 1's now involved on this Delta Bravo Charlie corner of the building.
Fire alarm, operations calling.
The entering operations.
Make an announcement that company should maintain a collapse zone around the entire perimeter of the building.
C2 to command.
All companies should make a collapse zone around the entire structure. Companies at the 7th alarm maintain a collapse zone around the entire structure. 1790.
Engine 32 to engine 32's hydrant. Charge the hydrant. 32 hydrant. We copy. Charging the hydrant. C2 to command.
While I was calling command.
The answer.
Yeah, C2's calling.
We got engine 5 switch gun operating on the back. It broke through the ceiling. It's hitting fire under the roof.
21 plus, give me a couple more pounds.
Ladder 7 to car 7.
Go ahead, ladder 7.
Hey, boss, can you meet me in the front of the building over here on the side?
As soon as I get my mask. H1 calling command.
Command answering.
Yeah, on the A side, the site is no longer contained to the roof structure. It seems to be in the operating space. I'll have fire alarm make an announcement to everybody mask up that's going to be exposed to the smoke, the thinner and the acetone and stuff.
Okay, that message. Command a fire alarm.
Answering command.
Make an announcement. Everyone in the smoke room is to be masked up. The fire is extended into the operating space. It's no longer contained to the roof line. I have the Officer of Emergency Management office on scene. I want them to start doing a reverse 911 into the neighborhood of Gladstone, Layton, and Orient Heights for those people to start evacuating their homes.
All companies Companies operating at the 7th alarm are to remain on air now. That's all companies to remain on air that are in the smoke plume. We'll notify emergency management while I'm calling command.
Command's answering.
Commissioner, did you say you had emergency managers on scene and they were going to take care of that reverse 911?
I have the director of the mayor's office emergency manager on scene. I want to start the reverse 911 in the Orient Heights section of the city, and I want the people to orderly evacuate the area.
Okay, orderly evacuation of the Orient Heights area. Reverse 911, 1720.
827, the fire alarm on channel 3.
Okay, and there's a C1 Fire Commissioner Finn, 8th alarm box 6243. 8th alarm company stage at engine 56. 7.
7 to 700. 700 answer. Oh, I'm going to get that now. All right, I'm at the car now. Operations to car 4. Car 4. Mike, was NSTAR able to affect that shut down of power out in the street? They were sent down to your side of the building to speak to the officer in charge. They needed to bring a vehicle in there. I don't think they were able to. Okay, I'm a message.
But,
well, can you notify the MBTAs? We're going to need about a dozen MBTA buses to shelter these places in coordination with OEM.
all right, where do you want them, Jimmy? Where do you want them to stage?
Let's just tell them to come up Bennnington Street for now.
Do you want them to come in from Revere? And is the smoke blowing in that direction, or is it going into Winthrop?
I'd have them hold on the East Boston side, probably like Bennnington and Saratoga. On this end, the smoke's actually blowing up over the hill and into Revere.
All right, we'll have them come up Bennnington from Day Square. What'd you say, a dozen?
Yeah, based on the occupancy up there, probably.
Okay, we'll start with 12.
Gotta go back down to 2 rather.
Okay.
Pull out a pipe and nail that penthouse.
Give a message.
Fire alarm is answering command.
Engine 2 to fire alarm.
Cambridge engine 2.
The alpha side of the building to get out of the smoke plume or to get under here.
Company's clear returning. 1725.
Operating on the A side of the building. Air if you're in the smoke plume.
Cambridge engine 2 to fire alarm. That's a code 300.
The alpha side are on air or out of the floor.
Report all members are on air that are in the area. 1726.
Also, make sure they're wearing hoods.
Okay, count 1.
Steve, hoods.
I'm calling command.
We have the message on the hood. Get the guys on hoods now.
I'm calling command.
Command's answering.
Commissioner, we have a dozen T-buses request for up Bennnington and Saratoga for the evacuees.
So those C-buses are just positioned on the other side of Orient Heights, down by those projects on Faywood.
Okay, we'll have them stop around Faywood on Bennnington.
14 to 14 pump. If you can get it a little bit more. C2 to command.
Command answering.
Yeah, we got fire exposing all second-story buildings, windows back here. We might be able to reposition the tower interior.
Okay, engine 7.
Engine 7 has that.
Okay, operate on channel 2.
Engine 4 portable. Engine 4 pump. In there and blast it. Because they're doing nothing. All right. Chief McNeil, keep calling Mark 2. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'm going back to channel 2.
I'm calling C1.
C1's answering.
Yeah, do you need the comms trailer to respond?
Have them respond and also stage at 56 on Layden Street.
Okay, we'll do.
56. No pressure on the left blitz gun.
Engine 4 pump, engine 14. You got enough pressure there?
Engine 4 pump, stand by.
In there and blast it. Because they're doing nothing. All right. Chief McNeil, keep calling Mark 2. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'm going back to channel 2.
I'm calling C1.
C1's answering.
Yeah, do you need the comms trailer to respond?
Have them respond and also stage at 56 on Layden Street.
Okay, we'll do.
56. Pressure on the left blitz gun.
Engine 4 pump, engine 14. You got enough pressure there?
Engine 4 pump, stand by.
Car 1 operations, you got fires showing now from the windows to the left side of the Alpha portion of the building.
Yeah, we see that, car 1.
Chelsea engine 2. Chelsea engine 2. I'm going to shut this hydrant down now.
Operations to the tower and car 1. Let's burn and pull the roof on the A side right now. We have fire coming through the roof.
That is 23.
East Boston side.
You're on the East Boston side, 1730.
Engine 14 to engine 4. Can you shut our line down? Engine 4 has it.
Relevance calling command.
And answering.
Commissioners, do you need any additional resources from Special Ops Hazmat?
Yes, have them respond and bring what equipment they have. I need air monitoring equipment, chemical monitoring equipment. I need whatever they have to monitor the atmosphere up in the Orient Heights. We've already ordered the evacuation of Orient Heights, but I want to make sure we're measuring the air quality up there, all right?
All right, we'll give them that assignment.
We got 12 hands, Dad. Fire alarm.
Okay, we'll also advise the Special Ops Command.
Engine 4 pumps, engine 5. How's the pressure up there?
37 pumps.
Go ahead, 37 portable.
Hey, Kel, we're charging.
7 hydrant. Go ahead and open up that hydrant for me.
37 hydrant has it. Engine 14, engine 4, charging. Engine 4 has it.
Engine 42 to engine 8.
Engine 8 answering.
Got more water available if you want it.
Command a fire alarm.
They're fighting.
Answering command.
Yes, on that evacuation order, have the reverse 9-1, have the residents of Orient Heights directed to the Guild School. The Guild School, which is located right behind 56's quarters.
Okay, you want the evacuees to be directed to the Guild School behind quarters. We'll pass that along.
21 pumps.
Engine 4 pumps, engine 14. How's the pressure up there?
Engine 4.
There's no pressure coming in right now. I have to shut it down.
Engine
Going on 4. 14 has good pressure.
Engine 4 has that.
Fire alarm, engine 32 calling on channel 4. I heard someone calling looking for more water. Engine 32 is at the corner of Wally and Bennnington. We got the hydrant up on Gladstone. We're feeding engine 10. Us and engine 10 have plenty of water.
The ladder pipe from the Alpha side. Shut down the ladder pipe and be placed to the window. I need to hit it from below with a blitz gun.
If I don't know who it was, but that's where we are.
You're feeding engine 10 at Wally and Bennnington, 1735.
Right now. We're good on pressure.
You can just pull in directly.
Okay, we have that message.
1736.
Alpha Water Company on the Alpha side. Shut down the ladder pipe. 16th quarters for coverage.
Delta Engine 1, you're in our city, responding for coverage, 1736.
The ladder pipe's in effect at this time.
37 portable, 34 pumps. Hey, you got any more, Kellen?
Negative, we're in the red on the intake.
The ladder company on the Alpha side shut down the ladder pipe. The ladder company on the Alpha side shut down the ladder pipe. Okay? Car 1, is that correct?
From below with a blitz gun. Now this ladder
pipe wheels off and knock the fire down on the roof section.
Fire alarm operations calling.
Answering operations.
Just have ladder 18 for the time being shut down via ladder pipe. The rest of the ones to remain in operation.
Ladder 18, shut down your ladder pipe. Ladder 18, shut down your ladder pipe. Okay?
You want ladder pipe up now. Put up that ladder pipe. Open the ladder pipe.
We have the windows on the ground level. Now those outside ladder pipes commence firing on the roof.
Back away. Car 1. That's it. Fire alarm operations common. Have them all restore operation of the ladder pipe. Get all the members out of the area of the track.
All companies switch to 4-3. Evacuate the area of the track. 1730.
Below the pressure. Ladder 2, direct your stream back down.
Engine 14, we're going to show you a line down. We're not getting enough water in right now. 14 has it. Engine 7 calling fire alarm.
Engine 7.
This page is 56.
What's your location, Stevie?
Engine 14.
Right at the AD corner.
Is there any way to send me some more pressure down here? We're at engine 56 quarter staging.
Engine 56 is quarters, staging. Engine 7, operate on channel 2, okay?
7 has that channel 2.
1741.
14 has no more pressure in the February.
Engine 5, we're going to shut your line down. Engine 4, pump to engine 5, we're going to shut the line down. Not getting any pressure.
25.
Red gate.
25 investigating 40 Red Gate Road, 1742.
Now ladder 3 to operations. Operations answer the company.
Now little. Engine 4 to engine 14, you want some water now? We'll take it if you got it.
Fire alarm is answering.
Now ladder 3 to operations. Go ahead, now ladder 3. We're starting to have fire break out through the aluminum roof on the Charlie section of the building, through the aluminum roof. And it looks like it might be have fire involved in this silo back here as well. Okay, on the message.
Engine 4 to engine 14, how's the pressure up there? We're shut down right now. We'll let you know in 2 minutes. Engine 4. Tango 4's off at the 8.
Advised, engine 53, car 12 and hazmat 1 are going to stage at 56's quarters, awaiting additional information. Command is requesting air quality testing in the area for organized.
Proceed. Watertown engine 1 calling Boston fire alarm.
Watertown Engine 1.
Off the coverage assignment, fire alarm building.
The cover assignment at the fire alarm building, 1746.
That's good, thank you.
Fire alarm is calling command.
Command's answering.
Command, Tango 4 and Tango 6 are either on scene or en route. Car 12, engine 53 and hazmat 1 will be staging at engine 56's quarters as your hazmat task force.
Okay, that message. Listen, command is firmly established at the time on the alpha side of the building.
Okay, command post located at the alpha side of the building, 1747.
Engine 14, we're going to stay the line down right now. Pressure in. Engine 14, you have that? 14 has it. Command to operation C2 and C3. Can you meet me on the alpha side of the building? Also, car 1, meet on the alpha side of the building. Engine 5, stay the line down, no pressure now. Engine.
Car 1, calling fire alarm.
Answering car 1.
For order of C1, I need every available engine company that has foam to start feeding the ladder pipes. Have the foam unit that's here report up on the Bennnington Street side to with foam. So I need all engine companies that are feeding ladder pipes to start putting foam through the line.
All engine companies operating at box 6243, all engine companies that have foam, start feeding the ladder pipes with foam. All engine companies operating at box 6243 that have foam, start feeding the ladder pipes foam. Units can meet on Bennnington Street.
Can you give us a little more water?
Command to K1. K1 answering. K1 answering command. Command to K1. K1 answering. Yeah, that ladder pipeline, it looks like it's the Charlie D corner. It might be ladder 21. It's completely ineffective. It isn't even making the building. They're going to reposition that or pull it out of the way. Message received.
Yeah, operations to tower. That vent is fire's blowing out of that vent.
Engine 39, is that no pressure? Say again? You good with pressure? Yes, thank you.
Fire alarm is calling X5, X-ray 5. Fire alarm's calling C27. C27, are you securing additional foam for the ladder pipe?
Yeah, we're supplying the company's on scene now. For anybody that still needs foam, let's see, Bennnington Street, the back of ladder 26, the motor squad truck, there's a further supply of foam if necessary.
Attention, any engine company that are feeding ladder pipes to require additional foam. There's a motor squad truck with additional foam in the rear of ladder 26 on Bennnington Street. On the rear of ladder 26 on Bennnington Street, if you need additional foam. 1757.
Car 1 calling 100, meet me up on Bennnington Street. Car 1 to 100, meet me up on Bennnington.
Command to fire alarm.
Answering command.
Start tower ladder 10 in here.
Okay, command, we'll start tower ladder 10, 1758. Alarm is answering Brookline.
Responded.
Okay, you're responding. 464 calling Malthouse, 1759.
We're going to try to feed you again here. We got some more pressure. Tell us when you're ready.
Okay, give us what you got.
Street, car 1 to 100, meet me up on Bennnington.
Command to fire alarm.
Answering command.
Start tower ladder 10 in here.
Okay, command, we'll start tower ladder 10, 1758. Alarm is answering Brookline.
Responded.
Okay, you're responding. 464 calling Malthouse, 1759.
We're going to try to feed you again here. We got some more pressure. Tell us when you're ready.
Okay, give us what you got.
Okay, here it comes.
Operations to ladder 18. Lower that down. Your screen's breaking up. You're too far away.
Ladder 18 has it.
Operations to car 3. Operations to car 3 on the seaside.
Operations, go ahead with your message for car 3.
Car 3, do we have any lines if need be if that gets into the lower building on the D side?
Fire alarm is calling car 3. Fire alarm is calling car 3. Car 3, operations wants to know if there are any lines that can get into the lower building on the Delta side.
Fire alarm, I just want them flaked out should they be needed, and if that extends into that area.
C2 to command. Command's answering. Report from the Charlie side. Interior of the building is now fully involved. Fire showing from all rear windows.
Okay, the message. You have enough water back there? Blitz guns, heavy stream?
I could use a couple of more blitz guns for the lower part of the building.
Is there enough water supply? Can we feed them? You got enough water back there? We can send them down?
We will probably need more water to make that work.
All right, I have the 8th alarm staged at 8th alarm engine coming to stage at 56's quarters. I'll have them walk up with their blitz guns in a couple hundred feet of line. All right? Got it. Command a fire alarm.
Answering command.
You have the 8th alarm that is staged at engine 56's quarters. The engine companies bring up blitz guns in 200 feet of 2-inch line and report to the rear to the Charlie side of the building and meet C2.
1. Respond to a master box, 190 Commercial Street, the Estonia Elderly Housing. That's a master box, 190 Commercial Street. Okay, Everett, Engine 1?
Engine 1 has it.
You have it, 1805.
Watertown Engine 1 calling Boston Fire Alarm.
Watertown Engine 1?
We get confirmation on that address on Commonwealth. Okay, Watertown Engine 1, Brookline Ladder 2 off investigating.
Both companies are investigating, 1806. Fire alarm calling Rescue 2.
Stop zone, everyone's abiding by it. And we just actually unmonitored deck guns if we have them. Unmonitored, move people back from the building.
Colorado 3 to operations. Go ahead, Colorado 3. You got fire in the roof section, underneath the roof of the silo in the Charlie sector. It's probably going to present a collapse hazard pretty soon. Okay, and the message.
Fire alarm is calling.
That positioned at the CD corner that I just seen a bent let go there are abiding by the collapse zone and are far enough away at that CD corner.
Fire alarm is calling C2.
C2's answering fire alarm.
C2, your engine companies are engine 28 and engine 7. They've been instructed to take 200 feet of line and a blitz gun and meet you on the Charlie side of the building.
Cut that, C2.
Fire alarm is calling Chelsea C2.
Chelsea engine 2.
Chelsea engine 2, have your chief call your fire alarm, okay?
Message received.
1807.
Operations to command.
Have H1 report to me in front of the building. I want H1 in front of the building on the A side, the alpha side, please. I have it.
Operations to command. The D side involved right where it steps down to that lower building. C2 to tower ladder 3 bucket. Answering. Just keep your going and why don't we back down from there? Yeah, message received. We'll leave the water flow. We're climbing down. Command. C2 to command.
Command's answering.
We got the rear wall, cinder block wall is starting to fall in. Bringing everybody away from the Charlie side. They're going to move to the Delta and the Bravo side and are pulling the people out of the, pulling the firefighters out of the bucket.
Okay, the message. Listen, think about the equipment. If we need to get equipment out of there, let's get it out when we're moving, all right?
Okay.
Command to C2 in operations. Companies in, I want these ladder pipes unmanned if we can do it. If not, we'll stack them up, all right? I don't want anything on these turntables. We have some releases of, it appears to be 55-gallon containers.
Ladder 7 to 37.
Watertown, everyone.
Commander fire.
37, pump. What's going on with the water?
I was in the red. I'm just filling up.
Fire alarm is answering command. Fire alarm is answering command.
Yeah, the other is C1, a 9th alarm, and have them staged at engine 56 squadron.
On the orders of C1, 9th alarm, box 6243. Companies to stage at engine 56's quarters. Operator 31.
Engine 4 portable, then you're 5 portable.
Watertown Engine 1 calling Brookline, latitude.
Brookline, latitude, answer.
Lieutenant, I found an elevator shut-off here in the basement. If you can give me the okay, put it down, recycle the power.
Answering command.
The instructions to Tower Ladder 10 is to come in beachbound to Bennnington and meet Chief Solona, and we will determine where we're going to position them, okay?
That didn't work. Let us know. We'll try it from our end down here.
And can you repeat the message? Bennnington command, you want Tower Ladder 10 to come in Beachmont to Bennnington to meet Chief Solona. Okay, Tower Ladder 10. Tower Ladder 10, come in Beachmont to Bennnington and meet Chief Solona, okay?
We have that.
Tower Ladder 10, you have it, 1813.
That's all, Engine 53.
Be advised, we're in heavy traffic in the tunnel.
Heavy traffic in the tunnel, 1814.
Two.
Evidence 1 to command.
Those two blitz guns I have up top here, I know you evacuated the rear of the Charlie side, that you're in corner safe areas on the BC and then on the CD side. I have them here. You have water to supply a blitz gun. I just had to shut down one blitz gun because it didn't have enough water. And I'm retracting the aerial towers as far back as I can, just in case we got to fold up and move them. A couple of the ladder pipes have good water, but Engine 5's blitz gun does not. I shut that down. I have ladder 7 protecting the trailer back here. That's now being exposed interior.
You want to answer?
A couple of those blitz guns back here. If we can get them down here, we're going to need them at some point. I just want to keep the tower over by the silo, because at the base of that silo there's heavy fire. The blitz guns down to you on the Charlie Delta side of the building. We'll send the other one up onto the Alpha Bravo side.
105.
Island is calling Engine 51.
Engine 51 answering.
2, but stage at 56. Go to 56 and stay there.
Answering C105 on channel 3.
Go to, correction, Engine 51, go to 56's quarters and stage there, okay? Operate on channel 2.
Command a fire alarm.
Answering command.
Make that announcement again and keep everybody out of the smoke room on the other side of the building. Get them under here and move away.
Attention, all companies operating in the alpha side of the building at the 9th alarm, move out of the smoke plume or put your air on. That's all companies operating in the alpha side of the building at the 9th alarm, move out of the smoke plume or put your air on. 1817.
Calling C105 on channel 3.
Fire alarm is calling C105. Fire alarm is calling C105.
5 answer.
C105, go ahead with your message for fire alarm.
Just relay the Tower Ladder. They're going to be going through the city of Revere to the Beachmont section. At the beach, when they reach the Beachmont section, they'll pick up Bennnington Street, take Bennnington Street. They'll see me about a mile down the road on the right-hand side.
The fire alarm's calling Tower Ladder 10.
Tower Ladder 10 has a message from C105. We're going to Beachmont to come back on Bennnington.
C19.
C2 to command.
Engine 1.
High tension lines in the back here that feed into a transformer on top of the building. We need Eversource to cut all power back here that's going into the building. Engine 1, Brookline, ladder 2 clear now.
Okay, both companies are cleared occupants out of the elevator, and it seems to be running normal. For the alarm panel, it's showing trouble to 1819.
Can't get a truck back there. Does that sound accurate? Operations to C2, engine 28 coming around the back with a blitz gun and some 2.5-inch line. And they're just going to stage over there.
Command to fire alarm.
Answering command.
Can you have the chief, the hazmat chief, respond to me in front of the building, please?
Fire alarm is calling Tango 1.
Ladder 1 rake, watch your channel 2 microphone. Ladder 1 rake, watch your channel 2 microphone.
Is calling Tango 1. Fire alarm is calling car 12.
Car 12 answer.
Car 12 need command on the Alpha side. Okay?
Try, we have it. We're in heavy traffic on the East Boston side.
Command, car 12, the hazmat chief reports in heavy traffic.
H1 to fire alarm.
Answering H1.
Can you make an announcement to increase the collapse zone on the involved building to 1.5 times the height of any walls that members are operating there?
Operations to Tower 1. Chelsea's phone tender unit is here in the back.
All companies operating the ninth alarm, box 6243, increase the collapse zone to 1.5 times. All companies operating ninth alarm, box 6243, increase the collapse zone to 1.5 times. 23.
Attention, Malden Engine 3. Respond to a stalled elevator. 230 Congress Street. That's a stalled elevator for Malden Engine 3. 30 Congress Street. Okay, Malden Engine 3? You have it. 1823.
Boston Fire Alarm, be advised. We're still in Malden, responding from Malden.
On channel 1.
56 location. 3, be advised. We are still in Malden, responding to your city.
Malden Engine 3, you can Engine 1, standby. Malden Engine 3, you can disregard that run, okay, Malden Engine 3?
Malden Engine 3 has that. We're proceeding. Cover assignment.
Okay, Malden Engine 3, you're going to disregard but continue into your cover assignment. Attention, Engine 41, respond to a stalled elevator, 230 Congress Street.
Yeah, 51 at engine 56 quarters.
Okay, you're at engine 56 quarters, 1825.
We're off on Saratoga. Can you let us in?
Revere Engine 1, you're at your cover assignment on Saratoga.
Fire alarm is calling command.
Command's answering.
Command, hazmat 12 is delayed in heavy traffic, okay?
At engine 56 quarters.
Engine 53, say again?
I'll report to you at the Alpha side of the building. Okay, hazmat 12.
Okay, Engine 53 and hazmat 1 are Engine 56.
Okay, we have it.
Quarters to staging 1826.
Roger, I have that. Want me to shut down the line?
Wait down. Don't shut it down. We're going to hook it up over here off the board.
I got that. Well, if you need us to respond.
Brookline Ladder 2, respond back to Ladder 14 quarters.
What shall we do? Anything up at the beat?
1.
We're off at ladder 2 for coverage.
Ladder 2 for coverage, 8-7.
Wait, over those beats. Ladder 40.
Ladder 23,
Okay.
57-year-old male, respiratory distress, EMS 1825.
Fire alarm, ladder 6 portable.
Ladder 6,
We're with the patient, with EMS.
Ladder 6, say again your message?
With the patient, and we also have EMS.
The patient in EMS 1828.
Watertown, engine 1, the Boston Fire.
Watertown Engine 1,
Back at the coverage assignment, fire alarm going.
1828. Ladder 14, Okay, you want engine 41 to return. Okay, engine 40, 25.
Fire alarm, ladder 6 portable.
Ladder 6.
We're with the patient with EMS.
Ladder 6. Say again your message.
With the patient, and we also have EMS.
The patient in EMS, 1828.
Watertown engine 1 to Boston Fire.
Watertown engine 1.
Back at the coverage assignment, fire alarm going.
28. Out of 14. Okay, you want engine 41 to return. Okay, engine 40. 29.
50 pumps to 3 pumps.
Engine 3 pumps.
You say again?
C-105 calling command.
Command's answering.
We have Eversource something up to cut the power, command.
Sorry, can you repeat that message, please?
Eversource is coming up to cut the power.
Scan a message. Commander C2.
Engine 2.
Check kill the power. Okay, that's good. I got it. How are the fire conditions in the rear?
We have a partial wall collapse on the cinder block section. On the plywood section, we got heavy fire. 2 rating on that now.
Scan a message. Commander.
1 calling command.
Command's answering.
We got heavy fire now on the Alpha. And extending to the last building. We got heavy fire.
Okay, this smoke from the East Boston Fire, 1833.
Is the report we have hit for Bravos.
Can that company on channel 1 say again their message?
Winthrop engine 1 is responding to 25 Gladstone on an investigation.
Okay, Winthrop engine 1 is responding to 25 Gladstone. It's going to be apartment 1 on floor 1.
C2 to command.
Command's answering.
If you need those switch guns that are coming to Charlie side on that far Bravo building, the showroom.
Fire alarm engine 16.
Engine 6.
Can I use them? Send them back out, okay?
It's going to be in the rear for floor 1.
Okay.
1834.
2, be advised, you've got engine 28 on the CD corner with the blitz gun, and you've got engine 7 going around to the AB, the Alpha Bravo corner.
1834.
Engine 30, calling.
Engine 30.
Where's the load dock? You got anything further?
Reported to be the 111 Huntington Ave loading dock. No further information.
Already has that. Investigate.
You're investigating 1835. Car 1.
Can you find out if there are any available engine companies that can run line about 200 feet on the Bravo side of the building coming up to the Alpha side? We need hand lines up there to stop this fire from progressing to the Bravo exposure. Oh, let me just go to Eagle.
Silence answering engine 28.
Boston, Cambridge Street Station.
Waltham engine 2, you're at our Cambridge fire station. 18.
We'll do that. Okay, car 1.
All right, thank you, fire alarm. We still have W12. We need bottles. We need bottles on the Alpha Bravo side. On the Alpha side, we need bottles.
Fire alarm is calling the air supply unit.
Sorry. I'm located just behind ladder 26 on the outside side of the building.
Okay, car 1, do you have that air supply is just behind ladder 26 on the Alpha side of the building?
Updating members to you.
And a message.
Commander Rescue 1. Yeah, report to me on the Alpha side of the building. Listen, bring up your metal cutting blade and your bow cutters. I want to take this chain link fence down so we get a direct shot, all right?
We got a company cut up for command.
Who was the face there?
Any more pressure?
Negative. I saw the notes, like, the building is locked up. It doesn't appear that anyone's in there, but you can check the still?
Stand by, we'll check it back.
Hey, 56 driver, charge that blitz gun.
D2 to Inches 14's officer. 14. Yeah, can you meet me where your blitz gun is set up in Charlie's bed? 14, we'll head back that up.
I'm calling engine 16.
16, answer.
Engine 16 on the call back, it goes to United Rentals. We were told they received a medical alert alarm from the rear of United Rentals on floor number 1.
That's where we are. This is United Rentals, but it's locked up. We'll just check around the other side of the building.
Okay, investigating further. EMS was able to contact the manager. He has no further information. He says no one should be on the premise.
Okay, on the message.
Attention ladder 6, respond to a Central Station alarm 142 Spencer Street, nearest box 3385 Wheatland Ave and Whitfield Street.
Just let me know. Yeah, we need it.
Ladder 6, be advised we're also only sending one company to alarms at this time.
Repeat that message.
Ladder 6, we are sending one company to alarms at this time, so you're the only one responding, okay?
Okay, on the message.
1840.
Fire alarm calling command. It's C-105 calling command.
Command's answering.
I have tower ladder 10.
Okay, stand by. We got to figure out where we're going to put them.
Okay, we'll stand by.
Ladder 23.
23.
Tower ambulance on scene. We'll return on 321.
EMS of Cataldo is on scene, returning at 321, 1841.
Alarm engine 16.
Engine 16.
Unable to gain entry. We found nothing. We're returning.
Able to gain entry, you find nothing, you're returning 1842.
Car 1 calling command. Command's answering. I have rescue 1 with orders. Are you ordering them to open up the fence line with the saws?
Yeah, have them assist in opening all the fence line up, okay?
Now we get access, we can, listen, and then we can shut down some of these ladder pipes, use what water we have, and put them in the deck gun, on those blitz guns, and we'll be able to play it in through the windows, okay? All right, message received.
Engine 22 to ladder 26.
Call ladder 3 to engine 56.
G6. 56 pipe. What happened to the water?
Dorchester Ave. Nearest box 341, Dorchester Ave and Center Street. The motor vehicle accident, 1709 Dorchester Ave. Okay, ladder 6.
Ladder 6 has it.
You have it, 1844.
Point 2 bomb. Bring another section. Bring another 2 sections of the blitz fire line to the front of the building. You got it.
Engine 30.
Returning.
Patient left the scene. You're returning at 327.
H2 is location, please.
Fire alarm is calling H2. Rescue 1 Alpha, open mic. Rescue 1 Alpha, you have an open mic. Rescue 1 Alpha. Disregard. Fire alarm is calling H2.
Someone? C2 answering fire alarm.
Fire alarm is calling H2. H2.
S26 stage at engine 56 for the time being, okay?
3-3.
1846.
C27, H2 is on the Alpha side, okay? C27.
I have it. Several of the companies tearing down the fence are going to need additional metal blades for their saws.
H2, you have an open mic. H2, open mic.
Right here. Got him, Mike. There you go.
Ladder 1 roof, your channel 2 microphone. Ladder 1 roof, check your channel 2 microphone.
Fire alarm is calling H2.
H2 answering.
H2, did you receive C27's message?
I did.
1847.
H1 to command.
You have an apartment number?
I have a source lineman just walked up and confirmed that the feed for the two transformers and the primary power to the rear of this building are shut down.
Okay, message. If you can, relay that to C2.
I'll walk over to him now. C3 knows about it.
Engine 22, Engine 21, to the charge, blitz gun. 21, charge Engine 22's blitz gun. Hazmat 12 to Engine 22.
Watertown engine 1 to Boston fire alarm.
Watertown engine 1.
464 COMAV investigating.
Investigating 464 COMAV, Team 48.
Boston Fire from Quincy, Engine 4. Did you have an apartment number for 784 Washington?
Apartment 203.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 1849.
I'm just calling command.
Command to operations C6.
C6 answer.
I have car 7 with me. Tower ladder 10 is on scene. Can you evaluate if we pull one of these ladder pipes out, get a focused water supply to that tower, and figure out the best place to put that?
Fire alarm is calling command.
Command answering.
Command, the communications trailer is staged at engine 56's quarters.
Okay, that message. Command to C3. C2 answering. Can you come to the front of the building, or is C3 closer to come to the front of the building? All right. Like that?
You have an open mic on channel 2. Rescue 1 Alpha, open mic on channel 2.
Car 7 to tower ladder 10. Tower ladder 10 answering. Hey, Paul, where you located right now? I'm trying to get you to engine 32 who has water on Gladstone Street. We're on Bennnington, facing towards Boston. Just give you a change.
Attention, Rescue 1 Alpha, check your channel 2 microphone. Rescue 1 Alpha, check your channel 2 microphone.
Oh, maybe is they regret? I don't know. Car 1, engine 7, portable.
Commander, fire alarm.
Answering command.
Yeah, temporarily transferring command is C2. Actually, C3. Chief Walsh be command temporarily.
We're clear 25 Gladstone, public.
Bennnington command, you're temporarily transferring command to C3. C3 will now be command. Chief Walsh. 1854.
C105 calling car 7. Car 7 answering. I have tower ladder 10 with me here. We're right across the street, Suffolk Downs train station on Bennnington. Yeah, Mike, trying to cut you to where 32 is. 32 got plenty of water. Do you want us to move up?
I'm going to recycle that power now.
I don't know if you can come through that smoke.
Attention Engine 16, respond to Master Box 12-1634, 363 Albany Street, the Pine Street Inn Women's Unit. For number 363 Albany Street, the Pine Street Inn Women's Unit. Okay, Engine 16.
Engine 16 has the run.
You have it 1855.
100, 1 ton, engine 1 driver. How we make out? Count, these guys are out. Okay, what I want to do is call the elevator to the ground floor, and then I'm going to shut power down to it. You guys go down to the first floor. Let me know when you have the elevator down there. All right, message received. Answering. Yeah, the elevator's down the first floor, but it's not opening. There's no contact with anybody. Okay, message received. I'm going to go down to it.
Command A1 calling.
K1, go ahead with your message for command.
Golf 3.
On the lower floor.
Answering Golf 3.
Fire alarm is calling Bennnington Command.
That's right.
Command K1 reports heavy fire in the front section on the lower floor. Okay?
Okay, and a message.
1859.
At Bennnington and Wordsworth Street that are going to be shuttling people to Suffolk Downs.
Call. Answering. Yeah, the elevator's down the first floor, but it's not opening. There's no contact with anybody. Okay, message received. I'm going to go down to it.
Command A1 calling.
K1, go ahead with your message for command.
Golf 3.
On the lower floor.
Answering Golf 3.
Fire alarm is calling Bennnington Command.
That's right.
Command K1 reports heavy fire in the front section on the lower floor. Okay?
Okay, and a message.
1859.
At Bennnington and Wordsworth Street that are going to be shuttling people to Suffolk Downs.
Call 3 has the message. So we get an additional 2 buses, or have those existing 2 buses relocate to Engine 56's quarters?
2 buses to relocate to Engine 50's quarters, 1859.
Command to C2. C2 answering. Is that doable to get the tower back there? I'm going back there now with C6. And a message.
Station KG86, Boston Fire Channel 1. Current temperature is 59 degrees. Relative humidity 85%. The wind from the west at 3 miles per hour. 1901.
52 to 52 Hydra. Go ahead and charge it. Hazmat 12 to operation. Hazmat 12 to operation.
Hazmat 12, go ahead with your message for operation.
Zero levels on Glenside Ave, 27.
Hazmat 12, say again your message.
Zero reading on Glenside Ave, 27 parts per million.
Fire alarm is calling Bennnington Command C3. Fire alarm is calling Operation C6.
6 answer.
C6, Hazmat 12, reports 12 parts per million on the Gladstone Street.
27 fire alarm. 27.
Correction, C6, that was 27 parts per million. Okay, C6.
3 Albany.
Seagating 363 Albany, 1903.
C1 to car 7.
Car 7 answered.
Just talked to Water and Sewer, the deputy director. They have 16-inch mains wide open, so let's make sure check that our half valve operations are fluid. They're telling me we should have enough water at this point in time. They just opened a couple of valves, so let's make sure that the half valve operations are working, and that if we need to turn them up and get them working, let's make it happen.
You got it.
Fire alarm's calling C6 operation.
At the core, reported to be inside.
On the meter on Gladstone Street, okay?
Okay, fire alarm. What is he measuring for? What is he metering for?
Hazmat 12, what are your measurements for? What are you for?
Operator, CO.
C6, Hazmat 12 reports CO. Carbon monoxide, okay?
27 parts per million for CO. Car 7 to 42's pump. 42's pump. How's your pressure looking now? Any better?
Pressure's looking really good. My pump's at idle, and it's pushing 70 pounds down to engine 8, and I have 50 in reserve.
Awesome, thank you.
23, stand by. We're going to see if we can get an apartment number, okay?
Okay, thank you, fire alarm.
1905.
Operations to C2.
Letter 23, you can return. The resident was helped and did get out. Welcome, 1906.
39 to engine 10. Can you increase? Can we get more water?
Watertown engine 1 calling Boston fire alarm.
Watertown Engine 1.
Free the occupants out of the elevator here, 464 Com Ave. We've also shut power down to it now. Notified the landlord that they'll have to get the elevator company out here. Engine 1 clear, return to our cover assignment.
Okay, Washington 1, clear. Houston is out of the elevator and off.
Engine 22, that's good pressure. They're just going to increase it a little bit now. Car 6, engine 21. Car 6, call engine 21.
21 answering.
Hey, how's the pressure? You need more pressure? 22's here. Can give you some more if you want.
Yeah, they can give us another 20.
Another 20, okay. You got it. If you want, you got more?
An office for reporting that there was an alarm going off at a convenience store near Sci-Fi Court Street.
Pump, do you have any more pressure to give? They said the pressure might be getting a little better down there.
You increased it. What do you do?
Engine 5, this is engine 39. We got to shut down. We're running out of water. We're losing pressure.
There's no alarm going off.
Stand by. We'll see if we can call the transit officer back.
Increase.
Command to fire alarm.
41. The transit officer is no longer on scene. No further information. No way of checking it back from there. Okay, engine 41.
Will you repeat the message?
Engine 41, the transit officer is no longer on. No further information besides the convenience store. And no way of checking it back from here, okay?
What do you want? There's nothing going on. We're going to be on 600.
Okay, you're returning a 600, 1909.
Attention all companies working at the ninth alarm 6243 per car 1. Use caution near the fences. You could fall down on the blue line tracks. It's all companies working at the ninth alarm. Use caution near the cut fences. You could fall down on the blue line tracks. 1910. Answering command.
Would you make the half valve announcement? We should have plenty of water now. Make sure the half valves are fully functional that are using it.
Attention all engine companies operating on a half valve at the ninth alarm 6243. Command is reporting there should be plenty of water. Make sure the half valves are fully in operation. All engine companies attached to a half valve at the ninth alarm should be plenty of water. Make sure the half valves are in operation. 1911.
Car 6, call engine 50. Call engine 50. Engine 39, you go with pressure.
It's going to increase your pressure. Do you need any more? You repeat that?
39 to engine 5. Pressure's returned. We're going to start feeding you again. 5, how's it?
55 parts per million. CO. And I was getting 3 on the Ariel. Right now we came back to the store.
the guy in the store was over.
56 pump, charge a blitz gun.
Head up back to Manhattan, man. Come back to,
Has a message, water on the way.
Engine 8, engine 42, how you fixed for water?
42.
A little bit, as fine as you can.
Watertown, engine 1 to Boston fire alarm.
Fire alarm's answering.
Watertown, engine 1 back to cover assignment. Fire alarm quarters.
Okay, you're returning. 1913.
car 6 calling engine 3.
Engine 3.
So you can increase that another 10 pounds if you can.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tell ladder 3 to operations.
Go ahead, tell ladder 3.
We're having a little trouble with our buckets, our water streams not responding. We're going to bring the tower around and lower the bucket, send a guy up to try to fix it. We're going to lower it before we put a guy in the bucket.
Okay, in the message.
Boston Fire from clear the engine 4. We're returning to our coverage.
Quincy engine 4, you returning to cover assignment 1916.
Rescue 2 to fire alarm. We're on Huntington Ave.
So you're on Huntington Ave 1917.
C2 answering.
2 to fire alarm. EMS is on scene.
C2 answering.
What's the water pressure?
Ladder 7 to 37. C4 on Bennnington Street, going to.
C4, you're on Bennnington Street, going to channel 2, 1917.
One calling the air supply unit.
Calling command. C2 calling command.
Command answering.
Yeah, Charlie side, the Charlie Delta building, the front building, is completely involved, all floors, exposing out of all lower windows and rear.
Okay, the message is tower ready to go. Tower out of 10.
Tower is not ready to go. We're going to have to move people out from the Charlie side in this area for the amount of fire.
Message.
Engine 8, engine 42. I had to back off a little bit.
Engine 8 has it. H1 to fire alarm.
Answering H1.
Yeah, just make an announcement to have all members expect at least to this red brick building.
Command.
All members operating the 9th alarm, box 6243, expect collapse of the red brick building. All members operating the 9th alarm, box 6243, expect collapse of the red brick building. 19.
Rescue 2 to fire alarm. We return at 321.
321, 1923.
Command to C2.
C2 answering.
So we need to pull the companies out of the seaside.
Yep, we're going to be moving them. C2 to H1.
H1 answer.
Move everybody out of the Charlie side.
Out of there. You're going to pull the apparatus closer to the original fire building. That's the out of here for them.
C2 to H1.
H1 answer.
Yeah, move them farther down until we knock this down a little bit.
We got it. Unfortunately, we got to do it one at a time. We're working on it. We got 4 around here.
All right, we got it.
Command to ladder 1.
Ladder 1 answer.
Is your stick too close to the fire?
That looks okay for now.
Repeat your message.
Looks okay for now.
Okay. Now 1 to fire.
Ladder 1 in command. The fire is getting a little close for us.
Now 1 calling fire alarm.
Answering car 1.
Can you make an announcement to have any non-essential firefighters standing around go down to W12, grab as many bottles as they can, bring them up to the Alpha Bravo end of the building to replenish them there.
Any non-essential members operating the 9th alarm, box 6243, go to air supply and grab as many bottles as you can. Report to the Alpha Bravo end of the building. Any non-essential members operating at box 6243, report to air supply and grab as many bottles as you can. Report to the Alpha Bravo end of the building. 1928.
C2 to command.
5, danger 39.
Go ahead, 5.